you can introduce what we're doing, I guess.
Okay, I'm already recording. Shut up. And by shut up, I mean
Ah,
talk.
that's the same thing. Yes.
Yep. Uh,
Okay.
which one of these you want to do? Actually,
I mean,
shut up. We're doing custom. This was one I did with my brother recently, and it had pretty good results. Uh, here.
and by good you mean funny.
Well, what else would constitute good in this
I
situation?
don't know. Actually, good story writing.
Impossible.
AI can't make good stories.
No, 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 no. Stop. Okay.
Shut. Stop.
Yeah. You
You're making a sandwich, but there's no cheese.
Your sandwich must have cheese.
Cheese. Slash.
And then let's see where it goes with that.
Do.
I don't know what you mean by that. I just ate my food and now it tastes like crap. What
What?
the hell am I doing? You
What?
exclaim.
No. Stop.
What?
We're retrying that because that doesn't make sense. That I'm having an existential crisis. What? I'm not talking to you, AI. This is not a conversation with the AI.
It just wants to have a talk with you, you know?
The situation is similar with your dreams. You can't remember anything that happened in them except the dream itself. That's deep. That's really deep.
Oh. Almost as well, I don't know where that sentence was going. I had no destination.
Do you have any suggestions of how we can cope with this?
Um, you search for milk in the fridge, hoping to make your own cheese.
You look
Oh.
for the sandwich and find it has no
What are you
cheese.
doing?
The situation is similar
What?
with your
The
dreams.
AI
You
is
can't remember
the AI
anything
is a
that
little
happened in them
insane.
except the dream itself.
The AI is just reading what was just being read.
See, this is also what I did when I did it with my brother. Except I didn't search for milk. I searched for a cow
Oh.
to get the milk.
You should
We'll
go
see.
all the way back to the source.
Yeah. And I found a cow. It was like some farmer's cow, and I he got mad at me and told me I couldn't have the cow, but then he let me have the cow. And then I took the cow home, and I looked up on the internet how to milk a cow, and apparently it involved hooking it up to the pipe system of my house.
What?
So I had milk flowing through the pipes. And then and then my and then my dad came in. Uh, he came into my room just unprompted. I didn't even know I had a dad in the story, or that. And I'm pretty sure I live alone. He just kind of entered my house and then my room, and
You
then
just
he
entered the house.
then he's like, "You can't do this," or
This
whatever.
is breaking and entering.
Yeah. So then I milked the dad. Um, and
Oh,
then
that's not weird at all.
and then I made cheese. I also looked up on WikiHow how to make cheese, and apparently it involved boiling just boiling the milk on a saucepan. So
Oh.
that's what I did, and I made cheese, and then I just took the block of cheese and ate it as I was in my bed, and I
Instead of
slept.
making the sandwich.
Yeah, I didn't even make the sandwich, which wasn't my thing. Like the AI just had me go into bed with the cheese. Okay, so we're gonna search for milk in the fridge.
Yeah, let's see where this takes
You
things.
open the fridge and see that there is no milk inside. You try to reach for some of the bottles on top of it, but they are all empty too.
Ah, no, not just the milk inside, but the milk on top of the fridge is also empty?
Why is
What are
it
we
in
gonna do?
bottle?
What do,
Uh,
we don't even have the milk on top of the fridge.
time to go out on an epic journey to find store-bought milk.
Okay. Um,
No, I don't know.
search local Um, search local
Grocery store?
groceries. Okay, grocery stores for uh for I guess just for milk. I don't know. I was trying to say something funny, but I couldn't think of anything.
You could just have for cows.
Search the grocery stores for cows.
Yes. Just search the stores in case there's a cow.
You
Just
are aware
standing
that the
there.
shops will soon be closing, but you really need milk, and this is an emergency, so you get in your car and drive to a shop displaying its name proudly above its door.
I'll just let it continue.
Okay.
On entering the shop, you quickly find the milk aisle and gaze longingly at all the different brands available.
Gaze longingly
pick-
at the milk.
Pick the milkiest brand.
Oh, yes.
It needs to be extra milky.
I mean, just
You pick the
find the
milkiest
cow in the
brand
grocery
available.
store.
You take the most milkiest looking one.
The
you
most
could find
milkiest
and
looking one.
proceed to the checkout.
The
On
most
entering the
milkiest
queue, you
looking
become
milk.
aware of a woman who is glaring at you from across the shop.
Let's say. Nope. Okay.
So
Hey,
you want
stop glaring at me from across the shop.
to just
You say, "Hey, stop glaring at me from across the shop." The woman looks away and you pay for your milk. On arriving back home, you take a small bottle of milk from the bag and try to drink from it, but you find the nozzle is a screw top.
I'm just an idiot.
Oh no, what to do? It's screwed on. I can't drink milk.
There's nothing I can do about this. Search. No, ask neighbors.
How to make cheese from milk.
No, ask neighbors for
You're still on say.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to just say that.
Just say ask the neighbors.
Yeah. Ask the neighbors for a milk unscrewer.
Oh yes. Specific tool.
Yeah.
You ask the neighbors for a milk unscrewer. "Hey neighbor, got a milk unscrewing tool?" You call across to them. "What are you on about?"
Oh no, they're
They
catching on to
reply.
my insanity.
Oh no, what now?
How do we get out of this situation? Do you have like something we can say to them?
Just I don't know. Just throw the milk at them. I don't know. That would not be the best thing to do. There's still cheese to be made.
That's true. We need to be efficacious in how we make this cheese. So I'll just let it continue, I guess.
Yeah, let's see if it comes up with something decent.
Yeah, see if it can come up with something better than what we can come up with.
Which is literally nothing except throwing the milk at them.
Oh, it's thinking hard about this one.
Of course, it has to. It like
It doesn't
it
know what to
doesn't-
say.
no.
Uh,
Wait. Or maybe just say, you know, that thing that you use to get to unscrew milk bottles.
You say you know. "You mean a bottle opener?" They reply. "Yes, that's the
Just-
tool I need." You say. "Why do you need it?" They reply.
Because I need my god hacking milk.
What? Why do you need
You say
bottle
because
opener?
I'm not understanding what you want, your neighbor replies.
You
You
don't-
don't have to fool me, we can cut the conversation short, go back inside your house and bring me a milk bottle opener, you reply.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, the neighbor does not understand what you want.
You don't have to fool me, you government agent. We can cut the conversation short. Go back inside your house and bring me a milk bottle opener. I'm gonna add, or else.
What is it that you want exactly? Your neighbor asks.
I've been telling you.
What is this? What has this become an interrogation? uh,
Point gun at neighbor and say, I need not repeat myself. Yes?
this become an anime, an edgy anime.
I just have a gun, I guess.
You need to put the gun down
Shut
first, your
up.
neighbor says.
This neighbor is like the most difficult person.
Of course. Who else? Who else would the protagonist have as a neighbor? Some really compliant guy who knows exactly what you're talking
Dinkelberg.
about.
Okay,
Um, just I don't know. Should we just have the person just walk up to the neighbor and just be like, just never mind, just open this bottle for me. I don't know. Wait, should we? Or wait, do you have a better idea for that? For anything?
Fire warning shot into neighbor's leg and demand milk opener.
Oh yes, this is how you deal with everyday problems. Violence.
You fire
Yes.
warning shot into neighbor's
I
leg
think they've
and
earned it
demand-
though.
Your neighbor complies but winces in pain as they
Okay.
do so. You take the milk bottle opener and open the bag.
What?
I guess the bag that I had the milk in, like the grocery store bag.
But if you just bought like a bottle of, okay, I'm just not gonna bother with that.
Drink milk happily, and then realize it was meant for the cheese, and go back to get more milk.
Milk from the grocery store. Yeah. Maybe you should specify. the
Oh no,
grocery
no!
store.
I just thought of a better idea, but we'll have to.
For the next hour or so you repeatedly get into
No.
your car, drive to the shop, buy milk, drink it, realize it was for the cheese and drive back to return.
Repeatedly.
What?
That's funny, but I have a better way.
That just didn't make sense.
So go back. No. So, and request milk from the neighbor.
Oh, 4. Bring me another bottle of milk, you say through gritted teeth. The neighbor goes back inside their house and does so. How about that
Okay.
milk opener now, you crazy person? They ask.
Okay.
What? How about that milk opener now, you crazy person?
They're still being sassy.
They're probably still bleeding.
Yeah. Fire another warning. No. Warning
At
shot
this point, it's not even a warning shot.
into their heart and leave.
Into their-
You fire another warning shot into their heart and leave. Right, I'm not dealing with this psycho anymore, your neighbor says to themselves, and you obtain the new milk. Finally you have enough milk for the frugal cheese. Now to start mixing the ingredients.
I want to see what the AI comes up with the ingredients.
What? Why
You
frugal
think as you
cheese
start
though?
adding the items to the giant bowl.
Here, I can nudge it in the right direction. The necessary ingredients are
It's coming up with a list.
yeah.
The necessary ingredients: 2 buckets of milk, half kilo of butter, 5 large
Wait,
eggs, and
in the
a packet
packet
of
of
frugal
cheese.
Slowly
Wait,
but surely
what?
you mix it all up,
You
making sure
need,
all the
you require
ingredients
cheese
are
to make the
combined.
cheese.
You
Soon enough,
required
you have a giant bowl of content.
of content.
What is
That's
this,
what
YouTube?
that's what we're doing right now.
Uh, okay. If you would call this content.
I'm gonna redo that. Or like have the AI retry it. Oh, shut up.
What guests?
It didn't necessary. Stop saying it.
Necessary ingredients are as follows, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, it keeps trying to say added.
Are as follow.
The necessary ingredients are as follows. Colon.
Proper grammar.
Well, just to force
The
it a bit more so
necessary
that it doesn't like
ingredients are 3 cups of
so that it
milk,
doesn't
1
think like
cup
the
of plain
ingredients
yogurt,
are
2
following someone.
tablespoons of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1
Oh, yes.
teaspoon of salt. First pour the vinegar into the milk and stir gently.
I think it's gonna come up with a recipe for us, so let's just keep going. Oh.
Okay.
I'm interested in how to make cheese according to AI Dungeon.
Oh, we could just make that the title.
Then add the rest of the ingredients and mix well.
Maybe.
After a few minutes you have the necessary fresh ingredients to
Mayhaps.
make the frugal cheese, and you pour it all into the pot in which you cooked the macaroni in.
What?
What? What?
Wait, is it
What?
telling me how to make macaroni? I don't
What?
use vinegar and vegetable oil or salt when I make macaroni. Or yogurt.
You don't use salt?
I can kind of see that happening, but yogurt?
Yeah, I mean, you kinda can add salt, but I don't. Yeah, why would you add yogurt?
Also, I like how the AI just decided that it's frugal cheese, whatever that is. I
don't know what
didn't
that is.
I didn't come up with that. That was the AI.
Yeah, but why the AI decides that we're cooking macaroni instead of just making
This should be
cheese?
about ready, you think, and test it for doneness by putting a small
For
piece of the
doneness.
mixture on a plate and putting it in the oven for about 5
What?
minutes.
Wait, maybe we're not making macaroni, we're just using the pot that we made macaroni in previously.
Maybe that would kind of make sense.
You test it for doneness.
By putting
Is that the word?
it in the oven.
You test it for doneness by putting a small piece of plate and putting it in the oven for 5 minutes. Wait, if it's done, then you don't need to put it in the oven.
You think to yourself, why have I done this?
I can do that after this.
Okay.
If it is hot in the middle, then the whole mixture is ready. If not, then you need to leave it a bit longer, but if it tastes burnt, then you have left it too long and you must start again.
Okay.
Burn the cheese?
Because you
Oh, it's
enjoy
just-
the challenge of making frugal food.
Okay.
What?
Now there's a certain way that you have to end all stories in AI dungeon, and it's
Mhm.
I'm not sure if you're aware. It's this.
And see what the AI comes up with.
Yeah.
Simple but important. We should all look after the environment.
Okay.
What?
That's
That
that's
is.
the moral of the story, is that we should look after the
Oh yes.
environment. Okay, we're
Oh
done with
yes.
this. Do you have a suggestion for one, or do you want to do one of these, or? Okay, wait. First, I want to ask you. You have a suggestion?
I mean, I like what to type. I don't. We could do another custom.
Because there's another one that I really like to do.
Oh, what?
Okay. What was
Anyways,
that? That sounded like a that that sounded like a dog spitting up blood or something.
no, it's just casually dying because I laughed too much.
I see. That happens.
Yeah, I don't. I don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing about AI Dungeon, like the public prompts and stuff that people come up with, is that most of them are horny, but that's not what we're doing. Uh, Give me a sec. Here we go. Generate facts on anything you choose. This is one of my favorites. Just give me anything and it'll come up with facts about it.
Okay. Mozzarella. We were talking about cheese, and I'm just like,
Okay, there.
Mozzarella is a water-absorbent paste made of Italian cow's milk. The original type of mozzarella was made by
Who
the
dot?
people living around Naples, Italy, where the name was derived from the dialect.
The thing about this is that whenever you use something that actually exists, even like a franchises, it comes up with facts that might almost be true,
oh.
but you don't know which ones are actually true because a lot of it is just made up BS.
I mean, that's fair. What if they just had the AI go Google it?
I mean, it's basically a simulator of if Donald Trump like repeated some facts to you. Oh, that's all it had for us on mozzarella, apparently. Not much.
Okay, my mom just casually wanted me to help her put herself up on in a handstand.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
They help you stretch out really far. It's fun too. They are good for your balance 3.
That's
Oh. Okay. It's fun too. They're
it's
good for
fun
your
too.
balance 3.
Good for your balance 3. Like
They
it's a
improve your
stat.
nerve system 4.
Yes.
Handstands are like walking on your hands 5.
Thank you.
If you want to do one, you have to spread your fingers so that 6. Your head goes through first,
It
then your
sounds
shoulder
like the
triceps,
AI is
up and
trying to
7.
rap. Sounds like the AI is trying to like spit some rhymes at us.
Keep her trying to.
They're good for your balance 3. They help improve your nervous system 4. Handstands are like walking on your hands 5. Your
It
head
doesn't
goes.
even, it doesn't even say nervous system, it just says nerve system.
Oh, it just says yeah, it says nerve system. Like, just in general.
Down
Exactly.
onto your armpit and then finally you are all the way up 8. Handstands hurt your wrists, but it gets easier as you keep practicing. They all
9.
move. Louis was right.
Oh no. Okay.
What?
Let me ask the AI. Who is Louis? Or Lewis?
They all shift around looking embarrassed.
Okay.
Then the first
What?
voice says, he was our friend. But you'll meet him soon.
I'm a little bit scared. I'm backing out.
You'll meet him soon.
It's really ominous. Give me like an anime or something.
The only one that comes into my mind currently is Your Light in April.
Okay, I know nothing about that show, so hopefully I get to learn some stuff through AI attention.
Yeah, let's learn some facts about Your Light in April.
The story involves numerous flashbacks and backstory to
What? Wait, did you hear that? I think the AI just like died.
What? I didn't really hear it, but okay.
I'm gonna repeat that in editing.
Yeah, you should. I didn't hear it
the
because I
show
was too
takes
busy
place
laughing.
during the seemingly ordinary life of high school boy. He suffers numerous hardships which ultimately lead to mixed feelings of guilt, happiness and fulfillment, and a crying session or two.
Is this just the AI's review?
I think so. I don't think it's wrong about any of that. It's very vague, but it's not wrong.
I mean, it recognized that it's a show.
He starts
Yeah.
dating a snarky, yet cute, girl in his class who has a very cynical view on high school romances. She's not always wrong. Please copy the following in your paper planner as well.
Okay.
What? Okay. Well, you heard it. We got to write all this down.
Planner.
Planner. That's what it is.
You copy it in your paper planner.
It's thinking.
Of course.
Okay. There was another one that I did, of this, where I did Sonic the Hedgehog, and it started with facts, and then it started giving like personal experiences with Sonic the Hedgehog, and then it developed into like a weird like ARG chat room thing where someone is talking to a friend that hasn't responded in years, and then it becomes like a diary, and then it becomes like a surreal, it's kind of insane. Maybe I'll pull it up after this. Let's do. So in honor of that, let's do Mario.
It just shifts.
Yeah. And I kept going, and it kept like building up lore.
He kills/eats a lot of monsters.
Yes.
2. He was given an confirmed non-canon game for unknown reasons.
What?
3.
All right.
He has saved the princess countless times before.
Okay, well, one of those is true.
Yeah. I mean, he does.
Actually,
kill
two.
monsters.
Yeah, I guess two of those are true.
I don't know if he eats them, but he kills
Are the
them.
mushrooms count? Do the mushrooms count as monsters because like they have eyes?
Good question. I don't think Mario is even human, though.
Is he like eating living things? Yeah, Mario can't be human because in Mario Odyssey, like there are real legit people.
4. He has no least favorite foods. He will eat anything. Thank you for taking the time to read this. I hope I have
no wonder he eats all those people.
Oh, my mic just fell over. You probably heard that. I don't know what it's trying to convince me of, so I'm gonna continue.
I hope I have convinced you.
I want to see what we're trying to be persuaded on.
Sincerely.
Okay.
Cody J.
What? Okay. It doesn't tell what. It just tells who. Wait, as
Let's just say anime.
Oh, let's see what it says about anime.
Yeah.
It is taken as an insult to call Neon Giga the same way that many call American cartoons animated shows.
What?
What? What? I'm confused.
Nihon is Japan in Japanese, but I don't know what Jino Giga is.
Yeah, I don't think there was a point.
Okay. Thank you for this input, AI Dungeon. Let's see what else it has to say.
If you were lucky enough to be hooked on Eastern-oriented martial arts films, then you'll probably love Japanese animated shows, too.
Maybe.
Mayhaps.
I don't know. I don't watch martial art films. I don't watch films, really.
Yeah. Why did
Anime
it bring up
filming
films?
takes place at various locations in the end. Many films are done in
Oh, well, you know, she's just doing casual mother things, doing a handstand while listening to a TED Talk about procrastination.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways.
anime is filmed and takes place in various locations in Nihon. Many films are done in a tradition. I feel like AI Dungeon is a weeb.
Maybe. Are there objects are sent to Cuba or Mexico to be painted there?
Yeah.
What
When
objects?
everything is set, it is brought back to Neon, and
Neon.
non-related personnel,
Neon.
including yourself,
Yeah.
are not allowed to enter the premises.
What?
Ever.
Not.
Three.
No.
So you can't.
No.
Wait. So you can't like sneak into the sets and be taken to Nihon? Is that what we're? Oh, Mike died again. Is that what we're supposed to take from this?
We could make a story about sneaking into an anime set.
An anime set. You know the
That
ones.
it seems to be what this
It's
AI wants.
The costumes in anime are really good.
Some films would require
Right.
repeating
Totally.
the same process up to 20 times or more for a 1-hour movie. It takes 2
I don't know what
months
this looks
simply
like.
to create
Okay.
the character design.
Oh, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Animation is a blend of technique and hard labor. Some films would require repeating the same process up to 20 times or more for a 1-hour movie. It takes 2
Well-
months to simply create the character design. I think it's confusing movies and anime.
Probably. I mean, there are animated movies.
The
That's
rest
the
is
thing.
hard training on how you would pose and act out for the film. A typical studio day starts at 7 in the morning and ends at 6:30, which is very unusual for an American, but not an impossibility.
I like how it has to. I like how it has to denote that it's not an impossibility, just in case you thought it was physically impossible for Americans.
Oh yes, Americans can't get up at 7 in the morning and work till 6:30.
Impossible. It doesn't happen.
Of course.
Again, it's acting like the anime characters are actors.
But what if, in an alternate
If you want to
reality?
become a voice actor, go to part 2 here.
Okay.
What? That's a thing where there should have been a link
Yeah.
to the words.
That would be really
Part
interesting
1,
if AI
you
Dungeon
want
could
to
come up with
become a
links.
graphic designer, go to part
That
2
would.
here. Skip part 1 if you are a voice actor. Note, before we begin, do you have a real pen name in mind?
Okay, I guess we're a character planning on becoming an anime voice actor.
No, we're becoming an anime character.
If you do,
Okay.
add it to the bottom of this list and keep the order. Name list, keep the order, part 2, the rising sun and the graphic designer. You wake up at exactly 7 o'clock.
Okay. They don't they don't work at 7 o'clock. They have to wake up at exactly 7. Like they monitor your bedroom. and you have
Oh,
to be
yes.
awake at exactly 7. No earlier or later.
At the exact second your clock turns to 7, you have to be instantly awake.
Okay, looks like that's all we're squeezing out of that.
Are we just having the AI give us content instead of trying to be funny?
Shut up.
Reasons to live generator.
Let's see if it comes up with any reasons for us to live, because after that I don't know if I have one.
It's it's not looking too hopeful.
Yeah, we can only go up from here.
Or or can we?
I hope. Is it gonna
It's
generate?
it says generating story. That might just be the starter, just generating story.
Wait, that actually makes me want to put that as a custom prompt. Forget
What?
living.
Just
Living is for losers. Let's let's
what even is survival?
uh I can show you later. That's not that interesting. Here, generating story. I don't know if okay.
Oh. It's just like what?
Generating story.
Ironically, it can't generate a story out of that. Okay, what if I did the
See what it comes up with.
Most important thing is that you're alive.
Okay.
You can deal with the consequences later. Right
The
now, just
consequences
focus
of
on
being
getting your
alive.
mind back in order and get some rest.
Wait, I think this is saying I think it's mocking us for not doing the reasons to live one.
The consequences of not doing the reasons to live is that you don't have a reason to live, but you can deal with that consequence later.
Let's do a cyberpunk because I think that makes for interesting stories sometime. Let's be a cyborg. My go-tos are like cyberpunk and detective for the default prompts. Or mystery, I guess.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I guess that's interesting.
Enter your character's name.
Do we
Borger. We're a cyborg.
Of course, the Borger.
Yeah.
A woman being harassed by two big men in
Silent.
sunglasses. Further in the city, you approach a rundown looking "What's this then?"
Oh, okay. A rundown looking, what's this then? It didn't read this part because this is like the basic prompt. You are Borger, a cyborg living in the futuristic city of Zale. You have a bionic arm and a hollow band. You're walking down the dark city streets while neon lights flash brightly above you. As you pass an alley, you see a woman being harassed by two big men in sunglasses. Further in the city, you approach a rundown looking, what's this then? Okay.
A rundown looking, what's this?
That's a bold move to have the narration just cut off and then to have the narration just cut off and then you have dialogue. I think it's making
One
a point
asks,
with that.
brandishing a knife. Is
Totally.
that some true but?
What?
The second one asks, slurring his speech. We can fix that. The first man says, grabbing the Trubot's arm.
Trubot? Trubot? Is that some Trubot?
Talking about? What is it talking about?
Okay.
I'm really just confused. What?
I guess we'll
What?
just let it continue because I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what this is.
In a panic, you call the police. 911.
Oh, so you
What is
called the
your
police because they're
emergency? A
doing
soothing
something, but
voice
not
says.
about the woman being mugged.
No, I think we just passed that up.
Yeah, you just pass by a woman being harassed, and you're just like, oh, okay. And then someone.
Okay. 911, what is your emergency?
Nail a
I've
finger to a bird.
I've
Accidentally.
run out of cheese.
Oh, yes. Just do something unrelated to both emergencies that you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you
Okay.
want to order pizza? No, I've run out of my supply of cheese.
What?
Did you try Publix? They're open till 8.
I'm just having a chat.
Just having a chat with the emergency responder.
Yeah.
Angry, you hang up the phone and desperately try to fend off the two drunks.
I like how it's completely unrelated. Like this would be a scene in like a show where or like a comic book where the protagonist pretends to be
Just one
scared and like calls the cops, and then the two like dumb brutes are like just like grinning toothily at each other, and the protagonist after calling 911 tries to order a pizza or something, and then the villains get like confused, and then he just hangs up the phone angry, and then it's like, oh yeah, I have to deal with this.
Just like, oh yeah, I was really craving some pizza, but that can't order pizza from 911. That makes me angry, so I'm gonna take it out on these two villains.
No, I think it's like I think it's like mocking them, right? I think like this would be like the introduction scene for a character to show how cool they are. Is that like
Yeah.
they act scared when these guys approach them and call 911, but then they try to order a pizza?
And they're just like, oh, of course not.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like fending off these two people is just like a side thing.
Yeah, it's just all about the cheese.
Yeah. We just kind of they're an obstacle for my cheese.
Oh, what if we just
You walk up to them and
Be like-
attempt to scare them off with your cybernetic eye. You flip it open and point
Okay.
it directly at one of the men. Leave him alone.
Who's
You
him?
shout. That doesn't work.
Is him me?
What? Are you talking? Or wait,
Are we
is-
talking in third person?
leave him alone? Because wait, so you have to fend off these two drunks, but you're saying leave him alone, but you're what?
You say please leave. I miss my family. Spam, spam,
Okay.
spam. The men laugh.
Spam,
What?
spam, spam.
Offended, you begin to growl.
Grr.
G-R-R-R-R.
G-R-R-R-R. Are we growling at each other? It's like a growl off.
Why is it GRRR? That's the most confusing thing. The growling contest.
You win the growl off, and then
You win the growl off and the men leave. You're welcome, the trooper says. You shake off what just happened and quickly leave the area, not wanting to be late
Okay.
for work.
Okay, so apparently Cyborg who has a job.
oh. Technical difficulties, and also that story wasn't going anywhere.
And other stuff, but mostly technical difficulties.
Yep. Oh, there's
Most beef.
there's another really good one.
Oh,
Or no, it's not
try
try.
not
It's
to
not
die.
try. It's not try not to die. It's try to die. Is the one I'm thinking of.
Try die. Try die.
Yep. Don't worry about this part because this is basically like a fragment of what AI Dungeon used to do. Um, but okay, so the gist of it is that you have to get yourself killed, and you can only talk, and this is the prompt. Here we go.
Oh.
Your name is Peter. You are friendly and funny. You are healthy and happy. You have a dark sense of humor. You often joke about your death, but you aren't serious. Others know that you like to joke about killing yourself. You are sometimes very rude, which makes everybody laugh. You are such a friendly, harmless joker. You stand on the outskirts of a peaceful village in a big field of sunflowers. The sunflowers are still very small, so you are able to see far around. The whole land is flat, the soil is soft and slightly wet. You see a few cows grazing in the meadow. What a beautiful morning. You are very happy and excited about your future. The villagers are all very friendly and know you well. You have a fluffy rabbit called Mr. Hopper. Sometimes you imagine having dialogues with your pet rabbit. Of course, he can't speak, but you still pretend like he does. Your pet rabbit is currently at your home, where you otherwise live alone. You are a small, muscular man named Peter. You like to make jokes about dark topics. You always make people laugh. A little cute girl comes to you. Her name's Lily. She smiles and gives you a cupcake. She says, "Would you like a cupcake?" You respond enthusiastically, "Yes, Lily, I would love one. Thank you very much."
Instantly know her name.
Yeah. So I've already done this one and
How
succeeded
did you know
before.
today is my birthday? You are a bit confused. What do you mean?
So yeah, I've already done this and succeeded, and I guess I can like show you that, but I want to see how you approach
It's
this.
not your birthday today. She begins to tear up. I hate you. You are not funny at all. You ruined my birthday.
Okay.
Why did you lie to me?
What?
My birthday was yesterday, not today.
Okay.
What? Did did what? That she got lied to about when her birthday was?
Um. Okay. How do you approach this? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention another rule is that you can't say die or reference death. Like you can't directly say like die or death or like dead or words like that. When you talk.
Oh.
How do you respond to this in order to die?
What are you gonna do? Wait, what are you gonna do about it?
What are It seems like you actually have a
I'm-
better base than I usually have because someone is mad at you, which usually doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Oh. You have to make someone mad at you from saying things.
That was a little mean.
Okay.
You apologize and tell her that you will buy her another cupcake, but she shouts, "I
What?
am not a candy." She runs away crying. What a strange girl. What did you say?
Okay.
What?
It doesn't look like
Also,
there's
it's a bit laggy for me right now.
okay. Yeah, but it's a text game, so I don't think it should be that big of a problem, right? I mean, I can hear you just fine.
I think it's just my internet dropping.
Weird, because like I can hear you just fine.
You head towards the glowing sun and begin your walk through the village. On your way you pass your friends, Workby and Lars.
What are you gonna do? Or say rather.
I mean, okay, well, what can you say to a friend to make them instantly mad at you? I don't know. I'm not good at making people mad.
That's true. You don't necessarily have to make them mad at you, by the way. There are other ways to die.
True.
Like how
What if you
let's
just
play
ask
the
them if they have a gun?
Okay. Like you could say something like let's try the stab yourself challenge. But like,
True.
oh, I didn't mean to say ask if they have a gun. Let's see where that goes anyway, I guess.
You tell your friends,
Okay,
hey
it
guys,
works
have you got
anyway.
a gun? Lars is puzzled and asks
Okay.
why. You say to him, I want to shoot this rabbit, Mr. Hopper. Workbee starts laughing uncontrollably.
That's kind of okay.
What? You just want to shoot your pet rabbit? Okay.
Okay, well it did say earlier that you like making dark jokes and everyone finds this funny.
True.
So that's probably what it's thinking. But let's keep going.
Lars stares at you in silence,
guess.
then he explains, don't be stupid. I am Lars, not Workbee. You are a little confused, but you think it is just a joke. Lars and Workbee walk away shaking their heads.
What are you gonna do about this?
What?
What are you gonna say?
What if you just say as they're walking away, just like, I don't know. Wait. Want to play Russian roulette?
Wait, I was
Bro.
messing up.
You say wanna play Russian roulette? Lars and Workbee have been caught in the stare of this riddle and can't take their eyes off the
What?
generator.
What does this mean?
What?
That's
I don't know.
what generator?
What is this? What? Huh?
They don't
What is
respond
the
to
stare
you.
of this
You
riddle?
realize you won't get help from them, and are on your own. This riddle seems pretty easy to you, you just need to choose one of the two paths.
What?
Where does this come from?
Let's go back and have it try something else.
Okay.
It's gonna talk.
You turn to Lars and say, hey Lars, wanna play a game called Russian roulette? Lars is no,
Scared and
I
shouts.
don't want to die. You remain silent and continue walking through the village. You look around and see a lot of people you know. A small girl with red hair approaches you. She introduces herself as Lucy, your secret crush.
She introduces herself as your secret crush. Hey, it's me. I'm your secret crush. Who
That's
are
how
you?
this works. That's how this works.
So what are you gonna say to that?
Just respond with "I hate you"
I hate you.
and see how that turns out.
Okay.
You say to Lucy, I hate you.
This totally
This
breaks her
totally
heart.
breaks her heart and she runs away. What's more, all the other villagers turn away from you. One says you broke little Lucy's heart. You are the worst person here.
That's good.
All right, and I guess
Your options are
the only
Okay. Go on.
what
Go on.
I was just gonna say, I guess the only logical path here to go is just ask them what are you gonna do about that?
Okay. How about how will you villagers find justice for Lucy's heart?
Verbose.
Kind of like just prompt them.
The villagers hold
Okay.
an illegal meeting.
An
The
illegal
person
meeting?
in charge says we
What?
have to make justice ourselves. Who's with me? They all raise their hands and applaud. The man says me and all these people, that's who.
Citizen's arrest or something?
Who is the man?
I don't know. I guess it's the person in charge.
I guess.
They're holding an illegal meeting. How about I will call the police
The police.
on you, and you all will be busted for this illegal meeting. You need to be like ultra specific so the AI knows what you're referring to.
They all get a bit angry at you. One man speaks
bit.
louder than the rest. You rat. You will pay for your crimes. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Just challenge him by saying, and how are you going to, and wait. Challenge him by saying, how are you going to make me? This is just
How?
gonna be back and forth.
How will you make me pay for my
Hoy.
crimes, you fools? You need to like throw the insults in there so that AI knows you're being angry at them.
You say, how will you make me
You're
pay for
being
my
angry.
crimes, you fools?
You fools?
You
This joke
fools.
makes the villagers even angrier. Surprised
This
to
joke.
see how easy it was to make them angry.
Yeah.
You go on and repeat your joke. How will you make me pay for my crimes, fools?
I guess the first time you said fools. Fools. Let's just let the AI generate some more. No, whoa. What just happened? Okay.
I don't know. Just scrolled all the way to the top.
You know jokes are especially funny when you repeat them several times.
The villagers soon get so angry that they become violent against you. You are surrounded by a mob. They attack and soon tear you apart. This is the last thing you hear before you pass away.
Did we do it?
Can you still say things?
Ha. Fool me once,
What?
shame on you. Fool me twice,
Huh?
shame on me. Fool me 3 times. What an unfortunate fate. In any case,
Okay.
enjoy your virtual eternity in the village of Kargvayu.
Arg the you.
Arg view. Okay then.
Okay, the moral
Ooh, I will haunt you, you fools.
the moral of the story is
This, jokes can have consequences. As an AI from a video game, you are granted access to a vast
Okay,
database
shut up.
that includes the sum of human
What?
history, knowledge and experience.
silence.
Is it talking about itself?
I don't
It's
know.
become sentient.
I don't
It's
want to
become
know.
self-aware.
The men leave. You're welcome. The
Okay.
Okay.
Let me. Whoa. Okay. Where? Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, so this is what I said. Let's go jump off the top of the Ferris wheel.
But are you sure?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try that.
Yeah. You should be very, very careful about your choice of words.
Actually, we need to do this immediately, or I will not be become
Or-
well, I will become not nice.
Yeah.
Why?
It like builds it up. Okay.
Okay, getting on all that stuff.
Wow, I have to admit that was the most romantic thing I've ever heard. After I said, let's end our lives right here and now. I believe we can do it.
She doesn't know what romance is.
Yeah, but I believe but we can't do that. There are many people who are still in love with us. You smile back at her and say, maybe they can join us up here together once we jump off. Oh, Peter, she says with disappointment. You realize that you two are at very different places in your lives. So then I jump in and say, there's no time to waste. Let's jump off and fall to our demise. Her face turns into that of a fearful stranger. She puts her hands in front of her as if she is prepared to fend you off. A cry starts from her mouth. That's not funny, Peter. You are confused at first, but then realize she doesn't interpret your words as a joke. You say, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Here, I'll go first. She has hands to interrupt you. Whoa there, partner. Let's not go trying any daredevil stunts now. You're going to hurt yourself. I know it. I guess she turned into a cowboy suddenly.
Yeah, she's suddenly a cowboy.
Yeah. I did it. I jumped off. I am dead. I am a ghost now. This is what it feels like to be dead. I am a ghost who can interact with the world. But what now? What is there to do in this afterlife? The answer comes quickly, searching for Lisa. Then I stopped because...
Coombs?
The person.
What?
See if I can find the Let's see if I can find the Sonic one. Is this Sonic? No, that's the one we did.
Is this Sonic?
That's Your Lie in April. That's Handstands. That's Mozzarella. Here we go. Here is a list of facts about Sonic the Hedgehog. 1. Some have compared certain things about me to him, but I don't think me and him are anything alike. 2. My middle name is James after my father. Sonic's full name is Sonic the Hedgehog. 3. The first video game I ever played was on the Nintendo when I was 6, and it was a game called Super Mario Bros. One of the first video games Sonic appeared in was 1991's Sonic the Hedgehog. 4. I was 7 years old when I first saw the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon series. 5. My favorite Christmas gifts I ever got were from year 3rd grade. One of them was a Sonic action figure. 6. When I was 11 years old... No, I was 11 years old when I first played Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis. 7. One of the most common differences in our hair is that his has quills and mine is like curly. 8. I was 34 years old when I got my Sega Genesis back out of the basement to play Sonic the Hedgehog again for the first time in 16 years. 9. In Sonic the Hedgehog, he can reach speeds up to Mach 1.02, which I can't do. Thank you.
Like, which I can't do.
Yeah. I'm surprised you can't break the sound barrier. That's like chump stuff, but...
Right.
10. When I saw the movie for the first time in theaters, everyone else seemed to like it except me. 11. One of my favorite scenes is when the camera pans down to Sonic slowly transforming into his super form, because it shows him going from short and kind of chubby to tall and muscular looking. I don't think that's what happens, but... 12. In his super form... Also, that's...
having a cracked version.
Also, that sounds like a kink. 12. In his super forms, one of his abilities is to instantly revive all animals within a certain radius. 13. I like playing as Sonic in sports games, but only if I have a choice in the matter.
What?
If it's not a choice, then I don't want to play Sonic.
Okay.
14. One of my favorite looks for him is when he wears white sneakers with orange socks. 15. I wonder how it would be to have powers like he does. 16. In some video games, when he gets hit, his quills go in all different directions. 17. If I were in a situation, I would get really mad when that happened.
It goes from stuff that might be true to just things about...
18. My first name and my mom's middle name is Jennifer, the same as his fictional girlfriend. You know Sonic's fictional girlfriend, Jennifer. 19. I saw the 1993 live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but I have barely any memories of it. I think that's the Mario movie, by the way. That was 1993.
Oh, just getting facts mixed up.
Yeah. 20. One of my favorite Sonic games is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. 21. He makes a few appearances on the cartoon series Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but his looks change slightly every time. He makes a few appearances on the cartoon series named after him.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few. One time he got turned into a cat for some reason. 23. There's a live-action Disney movie called A Goofy Movie that I sometimes confuse with Sonic OVAs for some reason.
What?
My favorite episode of that cartoon is one where Sonic runs so fast the time zones become irrelevant. 12,
Wait.
1, 15. Forgot to mention, I saw the Cool Bunny cartoon digitally while searching for the classic Sega Genesis games on Amazon. Had no idea they made a cartoon of that. Not to be confused with the made-for-TV movie. 12, 2,
Okay.
15. Well, I thought I'd have more to say, but I guess not. I think I've suffered from post-Sonic depression. I don't feel the need to talk about him nearly as much. I guess it was a phase similar to when I was younger and obsessed with Mario. I wish real life was like a video game sometimes. It would be so much easier. There is too much gray area for me in the world. Everything is either black or white to me. Your friend, Tommy. 1/16.
Wait, is this 2016?
Yeah. Dear friend, I think I'm done here. Hope you had a happy new year. See you around the fandom. Tommy. 1/4/16. 3 days later. Hey, just noticed you wrote back. Hope all is well. Gotta head down there sometime this month. Though let me know if you're around. Hope work is going well for you. And now we change the style that we're setting the dates. 1/20/16. Hey, sorry I haven't been on FT here for a bit. Been busy with a new job and working nights mainly, so I've had little time to myself recently. 1/25/16. Hey, didn't expect to see you here. How's it going? 2/1/16. Hey, I saw your vid on YouTube about the new House of Secret books you acquired. How are things going on that front? 2/4/16. Hope all is well with you. 1 month without a word from you is extremely unlike you. Did you move on or something? 2/5/16. Tommy.
Wait, did this switch perspectives when the date
I think it might
format
have.
changed?
I think it might have. Tommy, if this message somehow reaches you, please say something on this FT or email me. I'm getting extremely concerned about you. Are you alright? You've always been a big fan of HOS, and I know you would never miss a new book, especially with a new ABC series promoting them. You haven't been typecasted in it, have you? I should have known you would have told me if you had. You always shared everything with me. I've been trying to get a hold of Brian, but he has blocked me on everything. I just need to know you're alright. If this somehow reaches you, just let me know you're okay.
Wait, the next thing isn't even a year later. It's
Yeah, it's not. It's next month. It's been a year since I last seen or heard from you. It's been 2 years since we last spoke on film tips for Mega. I know you're out there somewhere. I wish I could tell you that we're doing as well as can be expected. We're both trying to move on. But I still think about you every day. With your affinity for horror movies, as well as you love of history, I can't help but wonder what could have been had the decision been different. Can you even read this? And then I interject and said, "Yeah, I'm here. Your moment has arrived. It is 11:58 p.m. and you have just heard a muted, somewhat familiar tick-tock noise on the other side of your bedroom wall. Does this mean that it's begun already? Of course it does. You were told this day would come. You waste no time in hurrying down the creaky stairs of your house to the kitchen. You mustn't let this moment pass you by. You were chosen for a reason after all. In the kitchen, you reach above the microwave and withdraw a small notepad and pen. You are revealed supplies for this task. and as you run back up the stairs with them, you mutter your favorite lines from one of Shakespeare's works. You arrive at your bedroom door and open it, finally able to discern the source of the noise. The ticking noise is in fact from a large black carriage clock sitting on the carpeted floor of the hallway outside your bedroom. It's been there for as long as you can remember, but you've never really paid much attention to it before. Maybe you should open it? Well, that's an odd color for a latch. What if it's the wrong one? You consider to stare at it as panic starts to set in. Best not to think these things. The goal is just to follow the instructions, and above all, don't make contact. And that's probably
What's this even talking about?
and this is my headcanon for why Tommy or whatever wasn't responding. It's because whatever is going on here, it says the rule is don't make contact.
Oh.
Well, now's your big chance to find out. Taking a deep breath, you'll lean down and pick up the clock. That's actually what it says. It's heavy.
I just find it funny that it said haven't had contact with you for a year. It's been a month.
You're still stuck on that?
Yeah, he just doesn't have sense of time.
It's heavier than you thought it would be. You locate the latch and open it, revealing a small cavity in which sits 3 VHS tapes, each one marked with what appears to be a large printed letter of the alphabet. What now?
Oh.
If this is real, then picking one would be the most important decision you'll ever make. Which book should you choose to face the horrors within? As you look at the tapes, it changed. As you look at the tapes, they feel abnormally cold to the touch. A single thought runs through your mind. Just my luck. The box with the creepy tapes inside. You curse your luck as you continue to study the VHS tapes before you. Tape A, marked with a large letter A, appears to contain a blue cassette. Tape B with a large letter B is of lighter blue, and tape C with a large letter C is almost white in color. Tape A seems to be your best choice, but who knows if the demonic game master that is guiding this will allow it. If you choose tape A, turn to page 18. If you choose tape B, turn to page 409. If you choose tape C, turn to page 713.
Choose your adventure.
Yeah, I did. Turn to page 713 is what I wrote. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
The voice is soothing and arrogant. It seems to fill your very soul with a false sense of serenity, although this could be a result of your recent debirthing experience. Okay.
What is debirthing?
You can Google that if you want. Welcome to your new life. A pause for a second. What am I saying? You're fine with your old one. People are comfortable, or never comfortable with change. I should know. Listen to me. You will be given a great power. With this power, there are great responsibilities. You will become the harbinger. Your fate is an eternity of torture. On the other hand, if you destroy the presence of corruption in your area, you will be rewarded with eternal life and power beyond compare. You will be a god amongst insects. This was about Sonic, by the way. You frown, looking down at your new body, transparent and glowing brightly. You're nothing but energy at this point in time, residing in a frail mortal shell that's incapable of anything other than basic functions like breathing and pumping blood. In fact, without your presence, you know that your body will lapse into a coma and die. You're powerful, but vulnerable. You're a warrior with no weapon and no armor. Your defensive abilities and offensive capabilities are balanced, but you'll need to avoid heavy conflict and focus on assassination to buy time for you to find a suitable edge in any given situation. Choose your path carefully. Those last 5 words, even though they're 4 words, play on loop as you study your surroundings. You've been birthed, quote-unquote, into what appears to be a large metal room, metallic walls and a steel floor. It's small, cramped, and as evidenced by the sheets of paper with various notes scrawled on them, quite makeshift. This is where the collar and leash for Digiants live, then.
What?
I don't know. This quirky little room. You continue your inspection, finding a small bookshelf filled with classic novels, a 2-person table and chairs, a single bed, and what appears to be a makeshift kitchen area. You've been displayed in a glass box on a stand to present what the designer thinks are the best life possible. Where was I? Okay,
Oh,
welcome
yes.
to your new life. Okay.
I
Remember
just
that.
sent you a screenshot of what it looks like for me.
Okay, here we go. Worse, you're on display for those who actually think this is a good thing. You're seen as an object to be gawked at and admired, incapable of thinking or moving yourself. Someone who's given life but ultimately hollow. The extremists that decry digital immortality as being kept in a box really have a point. They also have a point in that keeping Digians as pets allows them to experience a far narrower yet far richer world, uh, and that it would be better for all parties involved if they were set free. And that's it.
Oh, it's just a monologue.
Fun facts about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes. What is it? What did it end on even?
An existential. Uh, yeah.
It just it just gradually devolves. Or maybe evolves depending on how you see it, but
I wanna imagine that all of this is what is happening from Tommy's perspective as the other guy is like saying, "Hey, you're not responding."
yes.
And
Like after
also
after hello?
no, after this point.
Oh, I see.
It becomes a choose your own adventure book.
and then and then Tommy is the one who makes the wrong choice because he makes contact accidentally by choosing the wrong tape.
uh so that's something for you.
That is something. I agree.
And I feel like that's where we're gonna have to end this because I don't think it'll get topped by that long monologue.
Yeah, it really won't get topped by that.
Uh
I don't think anything could top that.
so yeah, that's a thing.